All right, so I'm on day 5 of a 7-day water fast. And today I want to share the tips that I've learned to keep me motivated and to stay motivated during an extended water fast. Hello, Dale Majors here. And if you're looking to be more motivated and gain the tools and skill sets you need to kind of conquer life, then you're going to want to subscribe and follow us on our journey. I create videos 5 days a week that help you do just that. And today I'm sharing my knowledge and wisdom around my water fasting. So, and let's be honest, I don't have loads of experience doing this. I've done a 2-day fast, I've done a 3-day fast, and now I'm doing a 7-day fast. I read the book, The Obesity Code. I read one of Jason Fung's other books. I've watched a few films about it. I've had a lot of conversations about fasting. I'm a self-help coach. So I guess take it for what it's worth. I think I'm a relatively reasonable source though. And I came up with, 5 tips that will help you in your water fast. So first off, stay busy. And I don't recommend working from home around a bunch of food the first couple days of your water fast. The way that I started it, I kind of binged. I wasn't planning on doing my fast starting Friday night when I did. But I ate a lot because I went to a youth camp. I was kind of a leader. And for 3 days, they just fed me. And I just felt like garbage. I felt so bad. So when my brother texted me and says, hey, do you want to do an extended fast with me? And, do it together. I'm thinking, nah, not really. But, you're doing it. Sure, let's do it. I've wanted to, and I feel like garbage, so I better start. So that really made the previous experiences, my first day, it's hard. I fasted a lot for one day. The second day, it was about just as hard. But this time, even the third day was really hard. And I think it's because I just didn't start well. And the tip is stay really busy. I didn't stay as busy as I should have. And I worked from home, and I prepared lunch for my kids, and I was just around food all the time. It really took a toll on my willpower. So don't make yourself suffer if you don't have to. Okay, tip 2 is identify times when you have low energy. So for me, I've done time inventories before where you clock out every 15 minutes what you're doing through the day. And that kind of helps me identify when I'm just not as driven. And for me, that's in the afternoon. So a lot of times, like today, I'm on day 5 of the fast. I feel amazing. It's the best day yet. I feel like I'm over the hump. I'm not even getting dizzy when I stand up. I just feel great. And yesterday I felt pretty well too, but at 3, 4, 5, 6 o'clock, I was feeling pretty down. And that's just when with my clock, I just don't feel as well. So identify times during the day when you're more likely or more prone to be depressed or sad or just worn out, and then schedule things during that. And the tip there is what helped me is, watching a video about it. Watching a video about the benefits of water fasting or read people's stories. 2 days ago, I watched a video about this dude who had rheumatoid arthritis, and he did a 7-day fast, and he felt so good. And after I watched that, I was like, yeah, we're into something. This is awesome. And then yesterday, I read an article from another publication that talked about the guy's 6-day fast and how he just felt on top of the world. That really lifted my spirits. So identify when you're down and supplement it with some good content to help bring you up, right? Okay, so tip 3 is if your nighttime routine is hard, try to clear it up, And so I have 5 kids, and giving them, having them take baths, they're all under 10 years of age, having them take baths and feeding them and everything else can be kind of exhausting. So if you need to, during those lower willpower hours, just plan some help during that time. Luckily tonight we've got a babysitter, and my wife and I are going on a date for dinner with a dinner group, and I'm gonna have to be the lame guy that doesn't eat. But hey, you can't schedule it perfectly. But schedule your nights. Okay, the next tip, so this would be tip 4, is identify friends that will be supportive and pick you up that you can call or text. So 2 days ago, a friend of mine, Zach, I called him and he was very, eager to talk to me about a water fast. He had done his own 5-day water fast at a fasting center, and he gave me a lot of encouragement, and it felt good because he said, Dale, dude, that's so hard to fast in front of your kids and food and everything like that. How are you doing it? That's like props, dude, like props. And I just felt so good. The first 3 days, my brother was fasting with me. It was his first time, and I kind of encouraged him to stop sooner because he wasn't feeling super hot. So he would call and text me, and we'd talk to each other and pump each other up. I've got another friend who brought me his ketone testing kit, and he fasts too, and he gave me encouragement. So identify friends that can help you along the journey. It's so helpful and awesome. So get friends and talk to them, text them, call them, visit with them, and that'll help you kind of stay motivated. Okay. All right, and tip 5 is plan for your new healthy life with a better diet. So I've been doing a lot of research, especially around the refeeding process. It sounds kind of lame on one hand because I'd like to just eat something great, but it's really important because in my other experiences in water fasting, it's very anticlimactic. You eat food and you're like, man, I was on this journey and it felt so great and I had this mental clarity, and now I'm eating again and I'm just like, you feel like the vacation's over, which is really weird because you would expect to be like jazzed and stoked about it. So I'm really excited about the refeeding process because I'm gonna do it in a way that really makes me feel good. And the tip here is make a plan for the refeeding process and for your new nutritional life going forward. How are you gonna eat differently? And one thing that's helped me is to create more of like a don't eat list. Besides like, all the things that I wanna eat, create a list of, hey, these are the things that I'm not gonna touch. And me specifically, I'm really gonna try to stay away, like no on all processed foods. So, white bread, cheap wheat bread, just processed foods in general. And then like, what are my cheat foods gonna be? My cheat foods are gonna be like a good wheat bread with peanut butter and honey. That's chocolate cake, or dark chocolate. Good dark chocolate, or muffins, for example. I want to get a recipe for some good blah blah healthy granola muffins because I like the texture of them and I know they'll be healthy for me. So there you go. Here's my draft 1 of Healthy Nutrition Life that I just did 10 minutes ago. I've been saving resources, becomingfullyhuman.ca. They have an article, The Ultimate Guide to Breaking a Water Fast, that I really liked. So there it is, 5 tips. At the end of the day, just stay busy. 2 days ago, I made some more ambitious work goals, and that helped me too, because today's been a more ambitious, create a lot of videos day, and the time has gone by a lot quicker. So good luck on your fast. They're awesome, and keep it up. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, I invite you to join me. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. I create videos 5 days a week around self-development and just testing yourself like these water fasts and entrepreneurship. So follow along on the journey. You'll learn a lot of tools to kind of conquer your own life, and I will see you on my next video.